Sock Monkey Monday, can't trust that day. Sock Monkey Monday, sometimes it just turns out that way. Hi everybody, it's me, and it's a gloomy Monday. Anyway, I hope you all had a great weekend, and over the weekend I watched Van Tomato 66. I watched her vlog about remembering road trips when she was a little girl. I remembered something while watching that. It brought up a memory for me of, I believe it was 1966. And we had taken my one girlfriend, Sue. We took her with us on vacation to go visit my mom's father and stepmother in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. So it was a long drive going on this road trip. It was on the way back that I remember we so wanted. We had only had like maybe juice or something, and Mom and Dad had like a coffee with my grandfather and my step-grandmother, and said, no, we don't need any breakfast, don't go to all that bother, we'll get something on the road. So we're driving and driving, and my mom kept saying, Roy, the girls in the back are getting pretty hungry, and I'd like something myself. Oh yes, he said, there's bound to be something up around this curve. Sure enough, because it was all curving highway, I remember, up around the curve was this place. And was a little run down looking, but we were starving. And so we went in and sat down at this table, and the man came out, the owner, who was the owner and the, chief cook and bottle washer, as they say. And he had like a 3 days growth on him, and a soiled bib apron, and he was not happy at all. But we were the only customers in there, right? So we placed our order. Mom and Dad wanted bacon and eggs, and I think Sue and I just wanted cereal and toast and juice or something, I don't know. Anyway, then another vehicle pulled up while we were waiting, and it was one young man, probably in his, he'd probably be in his late 20s or early 30s, and he had a dog out in the back of his pickup truck, and he came in and he placed his order for bacon and eggs, toast, coffee, and he sat down at the little snack area, the bar type area, and our food came. And I remember looking at Mom and Dad's meal, and the man was like, the way he put it down on the table was like, here, as if we had put him out or something. And Mom and Dad's breakfast looked like it was floating in grease. Like I remember Mom kind of going, who wouldn't say a bad word ever, saying, this looks interesting. And we looked up at the man, who was looking back at us like, eat it. That's the look he had on his face. And anyway, so we went on trying to eat, and I couldn't have the cereal. The milk was like, I don't know. I think he just had gone out the back and milked the cow or something, and it was not right. It just wasn't right. And Sue was trying her best to eat. Meanwhile, the man up at the snack counter stood up and pushed his plate aside, and all the utensils went flying. He walked over and he grabbed the toast, right? He walked over, kicked open the door, and threw the toast out the door to his dog in the back of the truck, walked up to the counter, threw down some money and said to the man, said, "Look, my dog won't even eat your blankety blank toast." And the man, the owner, was like, "Get the, you know what, out of my restaurant." And the guy stomped off, got in his truck, and just barreled it out of there. Which left us all just sitting there like, I was frightened. So was Sue, and Mom was like, don't make a scene. And my dad stayed very calm and said, had his head down, saying, "Eat what you can, eat what you can, and slowly we will get up from the table." And that's exactly what we did, sort of nibbled, and then kind of looked at each other like, now's our time to get the heck out of Dodge. And Dad, we got up, and Sue and Mom and I slowly left smiling, and Dad went up and paid the bill and said, "Thank you very much. That was very nice, thank you." And I remember seeing the man still standing up there by the cash register. I can remember to this day that look on his face like, "Get out." We get in that car and we take off, and Mom was like, "Oh, Roy," like, and he's driving along. "Well, you were all so hungry you had to stop at the first place. I bet you anything there's something just around up this next bend." Sure enough, we went round the next bend, and there was this most beautiful restaurant with windows all around overlooking the water. So, yes, that was that. Anyway, everybody have a great day. Sock Monkey and I are going to go have a tea. Decaffeinated for you. You know what happens when you have caffeine. Talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye for now.
I'm out of here.